Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I have my custom Thanksgiving planner. So these are the custom Thanksgiving inserts that I made myself. I'm using some art from Kittenish Girl Jess that was actually from my Thanksgiving kit from last year, but I did buy the art set. I did like a whole setup with this, but I just used some of it interspersed throughout the inserts. I also have my functional planner. I cut these like a little bit smaller than my functional inserts with the intention that I could also just like kind of slip them right in and use these right along with my functional inserts for the month of November, but I did want to share these inserts with all of you. I've already showed these on my Instagram before, so if you have seen that, because I'm planning on sharing that. As of right this second, I haven't, but I'm planning on sharing these before, but I thought I would put together this fun little Thanksgiving plan with me video for you all. Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I have my Thanksgiving planner out and ready to go. These are the custom inserts that I made for Thanksgiving. I used some art from Kittenish Girl Jess to just kind of liven them up a little bit, but this is designed to be super functional, so I just have a little bit of clip art dispersed in throughout these. I did print these just a little bit smaller than my functional inserts. Basically, I wanted to be able to set this up TN style so that I could print 2 pages on one, so they're actually just as large as I could get them on the page and still be able to fold them to have 2 pages on one. So I did print this insert style. I actually have an Instagram reel showing how I like collated these together and everything. That's already posted. You can check that out on my Instagram. At My Crafty Plans. But anyway, it is actually a few weeks before Thanksgiving here. These are completely blank. This is the last day they're going to be completely blank because I am planning to get some of this stuff set up. So this isn't going to be like a full plan with me in here. If you want to see exactly how these turned out, definitely check out my Instagram after Thanksgiving or after the week of Thanksgiving, because I will post how this looks in the end, again, probably on an Instagram reel. Right now, like I said, we're a couple weeks before, and I absolutely need to do the menu planning today. And I will share some more bits and bobs in here, but I just thought this would be a fun, functional plan with me kind of video for the day before Thanksgiving to put up. So that is when I'm planning to put this up. But anyway, right now, these are completely blank. I just printed them. So let me go ahead and show you what we have here. Here is my little cover there. If you don't know, we are having a very large Thanksgiving. We got a tent for outside. We are doing a whole thing. We are having like 35 people. It's going to be a lot. It's a whole situation, and it is at our house. So we need to stay organized. So here in the first page, when I open this up, I have a menu page here. This has all split up for main courses, appetizers, desserts, and sides. I put sides as the most space because I do feel like that's where it's at in terms of Thanksgiving dinner. And then here, running right next to it, which I thought would be perfect, is food assignments. So I am not planning on cooking for 35 people by myself. We have a lot of family coming, a lot of family help. So here is where I'm going to keep track of the whole menu situation, and here is where I'm going to keep track of all of the things that I've assigned to other people. Obviously, I have a lot of volunteers to help me cook, and I'm really, really happy about that because I don't want to have to, cook absolutely everything. So I'm going to try and really stay organized and on top of this. And these are the 2 pages that I really need to get set up right now because people are starting to ask me, hey, what can I bring? And that is a thing. And then I also put a section. So we have item, person, oven notes. And then here I'm planning to use my dot markers in these to kind of do a lot of that check off and everything. And I did actually print this on my new accent opaque 40-pound paperweight. So it is a pretty thick paper. The dot markers still do go through it a little bit because those markers show through everything, but I am planning on using them. Then here we have a place to keep track of the supplies that we need. So anything we need to order, anything we need to buy. We've already bought really nice like paper plates. Well, they're plastic. We bought like the wedding stuff from Oriental Trading. They have like this whole line of they're like plastic plates that look like china. So they're just really thick and sturdy. We got cups that match. It's a whole thing. We're having a lot of people, and then we're having people again on Saturday. So we need to make sure we keep on top of that. And then up here, I did do a separate space for a table and chair count. We do not have enough chairs for everybody. So we will need to borrow some chairs from my brother, from my dad, from other people. So I wanted to make sure I have a good count of the chairs. So we are just trying to stay on top of this. Then I set a piece of blank note paper here. I have lots of blanket pages in here just because as we go through, I'm not sure what I'm gonna need, oven notes, all that kind of thing. And yeah, so I do wanna make sure that I have that ready to go, plenty of extra spaces. So I do have that as well. Then here we actually have my day of Thanksgiving spread. So it is a 2-page spread. And what I have here is just a to-do list. And then here I have an oven schedule. So we do have 2 ovens. And then we also have an air fryer. We have the stove top and we have a grill. And we are planning to use pretty much everything. So I do have this other space. I figured that I would need to like keep a really tight eye. This is one thing that I always do for party planning is if you're cooking a lot of different foods, it's really important that you make an oven schedule so you can look at all of your recipes, what goes in at the same temperature, what you can potentially put together, what you can do ahead, obviously will already be done at this point, but what needs to be like heated at what, and like basically how you want to have your oven temperatures all day long. So that is what that is going to be. And you know, I have that set for both 2 ovens so that I can write in like the food item and I can put the temperature, like the degree along the side or the time along the side. And then for other things going on the grill or on the stovetop, etc. And just kind of get the time situation going there, and then just like a big old to-do list, which printed slightly crooked, but I was not reprinting it. So that is fine. And then after that, I actually have the week of planner. So I set this up as a vertical planner. I'm gonna probably use these inserts, not the ones that I printed in my regular November for the week of Thanksgiving, just so that I'm like all in. And what I did here is a little bit different. So I have a vertical sidebar running along the side because I thought that would still be really useful for the week. I still have to do like a little bit of regular work and all that kinds of stuff. So I wanted to have a vertical sidebar. Then I've got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday running the full length of the column set up as like regular days because I'm gonna need the space for the to-dos, etc. there. And then I have Thursday through Sunday set up as half spaces. And the reason that I did it like this is because Thursday, obviously I have a whole day situation printed on 2 pages, so I won't need a lot of space. And honestly here, I'm probably just gonna write Happy Thanksgiving and stick to those 2 days. And then likewise for Saturday, you'll see in a minute, I do have a full setup page for Saturday as well, because we are also hosting a brunch on Saturday. And then Friday and Sunday are just gonna be like relaxing, chill family time. And I'm not gonna have a lot to do. Obviously I'll have a little bit of prep work to do for my Saturday stuff on Friday, but I didn't think I was gonna need like a full column's worth of page, and I'm gonna have some of that on the notes and some of that on the Saturday page anyways. So I just thought I would keep it really simple so that it would all fit on the page like this, and I could still have a full vertical sidebar, which I really wanted to have. So that is why I set that up like that. And yeah, I just did like this really simple layout. And then afterwards, I have this double blank page of notes right here, so I can do kind of whatever with that. And on all the note pages, I did just print like these leaves. I just thought they were really cute from the clip art. And then here is my Saturday spread. So I did this a little bit different than the Thursday one. It's just not gonna be as intense. It's not as many people. It's brunch. A lot of it's gonna be like stuff that it can be made ahead, like the weeks ahead, and then frozen and different stuff like that. I don't know. This is a brunch, like I said, it's just not as many people. It's for some of my girlfriends from high school and their families. Again, we'll probably use the tent outside, but yeah, so I have a to-do list, like a schedule where I can do the ovens, and then just like a little note section at the bottom. And then I did pair that with another blank piece of paper because I figured, or these are actually all dot grid. They're not blank. And it's really hard to see on the camera, but I actually have dot grid running behind most of this just so that I can have a little bit of ease for space of writing. So there is my blank dot grid paper, and that I just figured would be good in case I have more that I need to write down for Saturday. And then obviously I realize this is like not all the way in order, but it mentally it works in my brain. I did put a Black Friday shopping list in the back so that I could put some of the shops that I'm planning to check out, both for like stickering and planner type stuff, pens, all that kind of good stuff. But also we buy like a lot of kids stuff. We have like our annual pajama buy from Carter's because they always put pajamas on sale, like all the different stuff. We need one new car seat. So we just like always try and plan big purchases around Black Friday to try and get the best deal. So I will be writing all of that stuff in there as well. So you can stay tuned for that. I will be showing this like on my Instagram a lot. But since people had asked, I did just want to show this on YouTube as well. And then again, just have one more blank piece of paper there. And then on the back, I did just print those super cute boots. So that is what the Thanksgiving planner looks like. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into some of how I am going to be planning in here. I'm just going to be showing some different highlights from this over the weeks leading up to Thanksgiving. It's not going to be everything. Honestly, I just can't take that on my plate right now with how much Thanksgiving is going to be. But I do have some dot markers just pulled out and some mild liners as well to use in here. Just a variety of different colors. And honestly, like I use this brown dot marker all the time. If you had asked me what would be the color I use less from the pack of dot markers I bought, I probably would have said brown, but that is just not true. It's probably my most used one at this point. So first off, this is like mainly what I want to focus on today is coming up with our menu and then moving some things from the menu to the like assignment place. I'm not going to write in all the persons now and the oven notes I'm actually intending to get from whoever it's back. So like if you are bringing me an appetizer that needs to be heated for 15 minutes at 350, I want to know that so I can plan my oven schedule accordingly. It's intense up in here. Okay, so for our mains, we obviously are going to have the turkey and the other turkey because we're cooking 2 turkeys, and then we are actually thinking about doing a brisket. I'm going to put it in for now, and I will take it out if not. So by the way, you can see kind of what the ghosting is there. I actually have a dot marker video coming. I think it's my next video after this. So you can check that out soon, where I'm going to compare the off-brand dot markers to the Zig clean color ones. Okay, so we have, I'm going to call this our classic turkey. This is the turkey that I have made for the past 4 years. I don't know. It is a recipe from Bon Appetit. It is that I've like tweaked slightly, but it's just based on a recipe from Bon Appetit. It is a classic dry brine turkey. So if you don't know what dry brining it is, basically you coat the whole thing in salt and then leave it uncovered in your fridge for a couple of days, and it is just chef's kiss delicious. Absolutely the best turkey, in my opinion. So we're definitely doing that. No questions there. As of right now, we are also planning to smoke a turkey. Now we are doing a trial smoked turkey this weekend. So smoking it on our grill, which is like we have an egg smoker grill, an off-brand one because we're not spending $1,500 on a grill. But anyway, we have an egg style grill and we smoke a lot of meats on it, and we are planning to smoke a turkey, but we've never done a turkey before. So we're doing a trial first. So if it's not good, if we don't think it's gonna work, we will eliminate that and just do 2 oven turkeys. But for right now, we're going to say that. And then we are also, as of right now, and we've purchased already, planning on doing a brisket, again, smoking that on the grill. So we are that, and that is just like, our favorite thing to do. So we are doing that. Let me actually zoom you in a little bit here. Okay, then in terms of sides, because that's actually where I want to start. Now, some of this is going to get added to kind of over time, like for example, I know I'm gonna want a pumpkin pie, but like otherwise for some desserts, I'm just gonna let the people that I ask who bring desserts to bring me a dessert, and I'm not gonna like specifically tell them what it needs to be or anything like that. I have a cousin that has like a baking side business where she makes like highly decorative baking stuff, and obviously she is going to be bringing like a bunch of the desserts because she's incredible. So I'm not going to like tell her what to bring. I'm just going to be like, bring me some desserts. So that's, so whatever, I'm not going to put that in, but when she lets me know what she's bringing, I will deal with that then. Okay, so then in terms of appetizers, I'm hoping not to really have to do like any of this myself. I'm going to pass this on to other people, but I do know 2 things that we're going to specifically ask for. One is spinach balls, which is like a classic from my husband's side of the family. So we'll probably ask his mom to do that. That's like something their family always has, and we're having like a mix of both of our families. And then the other is this artichoke dip that my aunt makes that is amazing, amazing, amazing. I do have the recipe for this and I could make it myself, but I'm probably gonna ask her to make it because, she's coming. So I'm going to use different colors for each of these categories. So that's just what I'm feeling right now. I'm gonna put some more spaces for there, but I'm not sure what's gonna go on with that. Okay, then for sides, I think I'll use this green color. Okay, like I said, I feel like sides is where it's at for Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna put like all of the kind of classic things on here. And then I know I'm gonna maybe like highlight the ones that I plan to make. So in this category, you know what, maybe I'll just even, I don't wanna like, okay, I don't wanna highlight this the whole way. Maybe I'll just kind of do it with the line. And I'm gonna use so I'm gonna do it kind of like that. So I'm planning to make all of these. I'm not, I'll probably, honestly, like, let's be real, I'm probably gonna make the pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pies are so easy because you can just make it like a few days ahead and it's just like not a big deal. They're very easy to make. I've tried a bunch of fancy recipes, but the one on the back of the Libby's can is, in my opinion, just the best. And we usually do a graham cracker crust for that because that's how we like it. So anyway, that is that. Okay, so what do we got going on here? One is we're gonna need our stuffing, and I have a favorite recipe for stuffing as well. Again, it's from Bon Appetit. And then we also need to do a vegetarian version of it because our stuffing recipe has sausage, but we have some family members that don't eat meat and we have some family members that don't eat pork. So we're gonna, and we have some that do, but so we're gonna do our regular stuffing and also a vegetarian version of the same stuffing, so I can prep it all the same together, and then one tray I'll put sausage in, and one tray that I won't put sausage in. So it's not gonna make like that much more work. Okay. We also always really like to have Brussels sprouts for Thanksgiving. I was leaning towards making this, but my husband thinks I should assign it to someone else, so we'll see there. And then salads, which we will definitely be giving to someone else. Oh, and actually that's a good thing to put up here because we'll definitely want a fruit salad, and I will definitely be giving that to somebody else. Okay, then what do we got going on besides Brussels and salads? I want a mac and cheese. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna assign this to my sister-in-law and her husband because they brought it last year and it was so delicious. And yeah, we have a chef in the family, and you know, take advantage of that. Okay. Okay, so then beyond mac and cheese, okay. So then I started with kind of like, so these in the last year we had a small Thanksgiving and I made the turkey, I made the stuffing, and I made the Brussels sprouts and like one dessert, and then everybody brought everything else and it worked super well. So I might have to make more than that this year with how many people are coming, but you know, I don't want it to be like that much more than that. So other things we're gonna have. I'm really feeling this whole color coordination between the mud liners and the dot markers. This is actually the first time that I have done it like this. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the Brussels for now. That we can put a TBD on that of whether or not I'm gonna cook it. But this is what I'm gonna go with right now. And then, okay, I feel like I was just, we're gonna need some other vegetable side. I don't think just Brussels sprouts is enough. So that will obviously need to be like fleshed out a little bit more later, or I may just ask someone to bring a non-Brussels sprout side. We're not a green bean casserole family. My husband's family is like sometimes or sometimes not. I personally don't care for it at all, but if somebody wants to bring it, I'm totally cool with that because people will eat it. Yeah, so I think that is like what I'm looking at right now. As far as the main meal, obviously this is like a ton of food, and I think that this is gonna be enough to get started with and like start assigning some things. Obviously we're gonna need more desserts than that because, you know, the people want desserts. Okay, so, and I just like, it's hard to, as someone who's like very, you know, in control of things, it's always hard to ask for people to help you, but it's so essential with something like this. So I'm gonna move some of these items that I'm 100% sure over to here, and then I will work on assigning them. I'm gonna do that off camera. You don't need to see me list out all my cousins. But anyway, definitely the spinach balls. because I was like, oh, I'll write this in and then I'll white it out later. But what if I just put the dot, and like, I'll check it off after it's been confirmed, like with my family member. So I'll put 2 extra dots there, and then I can write in like unknown appetizer. I'll write it in when I know what it's gonna be. Actually, I think that's a really great way of doing that. We are brainstorming in session here. Okay. Kind of what we're going with right now, and that's kind of what I wanted to get done today. I don't think, oh, the other thing I can do right now is run a quick count of our total tables and chairs. So we currently have I might even like do a double checklist on this, like own it, and then one that's like, okay, it's now we're good, we've got it going on. Like, okay, plates, I own them, now they're out. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Like tent, okay, it's up. You know, now I can do the double check up. Okay, so decorations I'm gonna leave because we might get some more stuff going on there. What else? We need like pitchers for drinks, which again, we kind of have, but it's like all in different places. Well, not really, it's all in my basement right now and some in the kitchen. Because that, oh, actually, speaking of which, I'm gonna put this here, and we're going wine, beer, alcohol. Can I spell? Alcohol. There we go. And I'll put this in gray. Again, this is like a different category. And this is all being assigned to my dear old dad who does not cook. So that I will put. He will let you know. My dad will be bringing all of the alcohol to this party. We are a boozy family. I'm not going to apologize for that. We're mostly a wine family, honestly. But anyway, I'm not apologizing for that. Okay, tent, pitchers, serving like pieces. Yeah, I don't really know what else supplies-wise that I need right now, so I'm gonna stick with that for right now. I've got more space to write more stuff down, and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna use this because like we obviously need to ask who's gonna bring me chairs and tables. Like my dad has a bunch of stuff, and then I think that can be it for right now. I don't need to get to like the day of stuff, but I think that is everything that I need to kind of know for right now. So yeah, I'm gonna stop there and I will pick this up next time. And next time I bring this up, I will also bring up my recipe planner so that I can just show you, because I do have some of these recipes in my recipe planner, which is from Recollections. I bought that. They're like the Craftsmith Co. ones that came out in this summer, and I absolutely love my recipe planner, and I've been using it for like all like my holiday recipes and that kind of stuff. So anyway, I will bring that up next time as well. But that is where I'm at right now, so stay tuned. Okay, so it is now the Friday before Thanksgiving. I am back. We are a little bit less than a week out, and I am ready to do some more planning in here. I have added a little bit in here off camera, sort of in between. I got everything that has been like requested from other people. I'm still finalizing a couple of things, just sort of depends on what I hear back from people, but it is mostly assigned and everything. And I think we might need to like follow up a little bit more clearly on the beer situation. Anyway, but that is all good so far. A couple of things have changed. We need to figure out some chairs. So what I want to do actually here is this is going to be a list for this weekend. And that is, I'm going to set that up on this page, which isn't even something I thought about when I was printing the inserts, but that's why I added in a bunch of different notes. So if I don't need the whole space, I can still use it for other things, but this is going to be a to-do list for this weekend related to Thanksgiving. Okay, so the big thing is we need to like figure out the chair situation because right now we only have like 27 chairs accounted for and that's not enough chairs. So yeah, that's that. And then I just need to coordinate some stuff with the desserts. I feel like we're running late there. We're gonna get the bulk of our groceries, like Thanksgiving oriented groceries, and then I want to do like a test of the tent and heater. It's actually supposed to be pretty warm for Thanksgiving, which is fortunate because I have bought two heaters and I think we might be able to return one of them, which would be really nice. The other thing that I just realized is we probably want some whipped cream, and I will just make that. And I might even go double because we can use that for Saturday too. And that's actually the other thing, well, one of three things that I'm gonna do today. One is set up that weekend to-do list, which I just did. I'm not gonna do my grocery listing in here. We use an app for that and we really like it because my husband actually does most of our grocery shopping, so I can put things on it and it syncs to his phone. So I find that that is, some things, I love paper planners obviously, but some things are just better digital. I do actually also have my recipe planner here as well. I just carry this upstairs. So this is from Michael's from Recollections, as I said, and I do really love this. And what I've just been doing as we come to a holiday, I have been collating my recipes from various sources into here. And this is, I'm only using this. I don't use day-to-day recipes, and I'm not even really putting in like favorite baking recipes or anything, although I may do that. But like for example, here is my Thanksgiving turkey recipe, my main one. We have already done the smoke trial as well, and it was so good. So we're definitely gonna be doing that again. But anyway, so that is my sort of what that looks like and how I'm using that. I did just want to bring that up to show you. I really do like this, and I have like some recipes from Rosh Hashanah and all the stuff in here, and in the spring I'll do all my Passover recipes and everything. But right now it's been getting my Thanksgiving recipes, and that'll be nice for when I'm cooking. But yeah, and that'll be also nice when I'm doing my oven setup, but I'm not prepared to do that today. I will probably do one more check-in video-wise on the week before Thanksgiving, and I will maybe do some of that then. Anyway, okay, this is what we need to take care of this weekend, and then there's probably gonna be like some food prep stuff that we could start. Okay. But other than that, the other thing is I'm not going to do the day of stuff, but I am going to get this week set up a little bit. And I don't think I want to use any stickers in here. But I will do like pen. Okay, so first of all, this is a regular week, and I've got these really nice new Tombos that I've been like really enjoying. They're like a fall color palette. So I have like some work stuff that needs to do on Monday and on Wednesday. No, and I think I'm actually gonna do it like this. Two kind of reminders here. One, my husband took off Wednesday from work, and then also the kids have they actually are in school until 3. So it's a shorter day, but it's that's actually really helpful. So, and then also the big kids don't need lunch this day. Because they're having like they're having like class lunches, but I think the baby still does need lunch. So anyway, so that is what is going on. Let me just zoom in a little too. Okay. Then I think that is obviously, besides this, which doesn't take that long, this whole day is just going to be, cooking and prepping. I think I'm going to just use the gray color so that it's like a little bit more muted. And I'm just going to set that there. Oh, actually I have one more reminder. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put it at the bottom because I don't actually know what time yet. And I can update it with the time when I know. And that's actually, we have our cleaning people coming this week on Wednesday. not on Thursday. Obviously they're not working on Thanksgiving, but I also just thought it would be better to do on Wednesday before everyone comes than on Friday. So, but I don't have the time yet. So then this is, I'll just put this as like to do, and I will put that there. I don't know what they're gonna be yet, but I will just get it started with a few dots so you get the basic idea. Fun with dots. Okay, then on Tuesday, I think I'm just gonna do a mega lunch prep on Sunday, and that way I won't have to pack any lunches for the week, since it's not like as many lunches as it usually is. It would only be like one extra lunch beyond the regular Monday and Tuesday. So I could just do 6 lunches instead of 5 on Sunday. So it's not even that much more work. Okay, so I'm definitely going to say that. I don't know to-dos wise what's going to happen on Tuesday. There's obviously going to be a lot of cooking going on, but the baby is also home on Tuesdays. And then Monday as well, you know, we're going to start to, you know, figure out what we're going to prep. My daughter needs to bring her contribution to school for her Thanksgiving feast. And she was assigned butter. Don't ask. Okay, and then I'm just putting that at the bottom. I don't really know otherwise from that. I in a minute I might start to sort of split some things up, and then Thursday, Friday, and then I'm not going to touch the weekend. I don't know what to do with the sidebar either. Okay, so I just set up the sidebar with like my 2 work things, follow-ups, to-dos, and next week. I think that that'll be helpful. And then I'm really like focused on these 3 days. Obviously, this is going to be just like more fanciful. We'll see if I use it, but that is what I'm just gonna go with for right now. Honestly, I just need to think for a minute, but I might circle back to this in a second. The other big thing that I wanted to do today was the menu for Saturday, which I actually think is what I'm going to use on this bottom section over here. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking as far as like what I'm gonna make, and then I'm gonna ask probably for like a fruit salad and some other things. I feel like yogurt bar is so easy to do, and people always like love it and think it's like a lot of work, but it's not at all. Plus we might have some leftover desserts and stuff, but I might add like a muffin or something, just depending on what some of my friends wanna make. Unfortunately, my other friend, who is like the biggest cooker baker of the bunch, just had a baby, so I like don't want to ask her to bring anything. Obviously, she's bringing her little newborn, so yeah. Anyway, that is what I'm thinking for that. I just needed to get that like written down, even though it wasn't a lot, because I just needed to do it so that I could start texting people about the party. But anyway, that is, I think, where I'm at. I'm just gonna think for a minute, and then I might be back. So I sat and thought about it for like 5 minutes, and then I turned the camera back on, and I decided what I wanted to do was like divide some of the prep tasks between the days where I thought I'd be able to do them. Like for example, we have the turkey out defrosting over the weekend, and then on Tuesday we need to do the dry brine, and then on Thursday we'll cook it. So I basically on Thursday I just put down the stuff that had to be cooked on Thursday, and on Wednesday I put like all of the prep tests that I planned to do on Wednesday, and I put the ones that I needed to do on Tuesday, like prepping the meat mostly and some of the pre-cooking stuff, we'll call it, on Tuesday. So I was just dividing that up, and I stuck with gray for all of the Thanksgiving tasks, and then I used pink for like home tasks. Okay, so with these lists kind of broken out by day, I can then eventually use this to turn it into my day of schedule there. But I think that that's going to work for right now. So this is what we're talking about. And I tried to use the pink for like regular tasks that I would still need to get done, and the gray for the to-dos there. But other than that, I think the last thing I want to do today is write down a couple of Black Friday shopping notes, since this video will go up before Black Friday. But yeah, we got lots of stickers and stuff going on. You can let me know know down below where you're excited to shop from. I've already bought some like pre-Black Friday stuff already, but in terms of like big items, like I mentioned before, we need one more car seat. And also potentially an iPad if there's any deals on that. Like sometimes you can get the gift cards for buying them, but we mostly just shop online. We don't really go out for Black Friday because our iPad is cracked right now, but that we're not committed to that. And then an air fryer is the other main thing we want to buy. I'm gonna leave some space there for that. In terms of sticker shops, this is like by no means comprehensive. I'm sure other stuff will come up, but I have had my eye on, there is like this really gorgeous papers coming out from Hello Petite Paper, which I definitely want to pick up. I already like ongoing, there's a massive Archer and Olive sale, so I did already pick that up, so I'm not going to put that on here, but I just thought I would mention that their notebooks are super on sale right now. So I put down Hello Petite Paper, Alyssa's Craft Shop, Crafts by Towie, Pretty Pink Coat, Crust Press, Sadie Stickers, Panda Bird, Letters to Apollo, and Paper Trail Plans for right now. I may not shop from all of these. I may shop from some of these. I may shop from other ones. The Instagram is definitely, if you want to stay tuned to what I actually end up buying, but I just wanted to write those down for right now. And obviously I'm more using Instagram to manage like my sticker shopping. All of my planners for 2022 have already been purchased. I am in the market for a TN cover in A5 size, and I have not found anything that I like for that yet, so if I do see that, I will definitely put that in. If you have any shops you recommend for that, let me know in the comments down below as well. But yeah, anyway, I think that's where I'm at for right now. I'll mark the non-planner stuff in a different color, and I will add to this. But yeah, I think that is enough for today. I'm feeling a little bit organized, and yeah, we will get set up. So I might try and check back in maybe like Tuesday. Wednesday I think I'm just gonna be cooking all day, but maybe like Tuesday to get the oven schedule set up, and that will probably be the last one, so you can stay tuned. I will, I'm sure, be posting to my Instagram about like how the day goes and everything. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this segment, and I will see you soon. Hey everyone, I am back. It is actually Monday, and I am just gonna do my last check-in with this insert here before things get too hectic. And the main thing that I want to do today is the oven schedule. I have added a little bit off camera as we've gone through, so I will show you what we're working with here. I also have my November calendar out because I have been using that as well, because I don't want to make sure I fall behind with like anything life-wise or even video-wise, Instagram-wise, etc. while I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving. So menu-wise, I am thinking we're probably gonna need one more dessert. Even, oh, this is the wrong yellow. I have two yellows and I keep pulling the wrong one out. I think we're probably gonna need something even beyond the apple cobbler or crisp that I've already added. Right now, I'm just waiting to hear from my cousin to see what she's making. And if she makes something non-chocolate, I'll probably just do brownies because it's super easy. And if she makes something chocolate, I might do like Rice Krispie treats or something, because the kids really like that. And there's actually gonna be quite a few children of like a variety of ages here. All my cousins' kids and all of that kind of stuff anyway. So that is where we're at. Everything that's going to be assigned is assigned. We actually picked up the wine from my dad this weekend while we were there, so we are doing good. We are also doing well with the chair count. We have 30 chairs and 5 tables plus 7 kids chairs and 2 kids tables. So they're like little toddler ones, but some of the littler kids can use that, like my kids and my brother's kids and that kind of stuff. So we have like some really little kids that can sit at that. So I think we have plenty there. I will just check in with my husband on that because he has taken over as like the master of the setup. We tested this weekend, we tested the tent, like, and the whole enclosure of our patio. We tested the heater. We did our groceries, which was very hectic because I also needed to go, so we both went together, which meant we took all of the kids, and it was the Sunday before Thanksgiving, which is, you know, not the most fantastic time to have your kids be in the grocery store. But anyway, we survived. So then what I have down here is what I'm calling oven notes. So basically I wrote down all of the things that like I'm making that use the oven, and then I went ahead and put the temperatures and the times down, and what I'm gonna use this to do is to create a day of schedule. I actually think I'm just gonna do this for Wednesday and Thursday, even though it's supposed to be day of. I'm not worried about Wednesday, but I will come back to that in 1 second. I've also added some more stuff for the week. I obviously just went and I got a gel manicure so that my nails will look good all the way until Saturday and beyond, so I don't have to worry about them. I don't really like gel nails usually, but for either vacations or, you know, holidays, I find that they're pretty practical. I just feel like it always damages your nails so much when you take them off. Anyway, so we'll see. I really love my new nail place, so hopefully that works out well. And then I do have like a bunch of stuff today. I'm kind of at a stopping point with my work right now because I'm just waiting for someone to update something, and then I will finish that up, but it's like mostly done at this point. And then the things that I want to do is make sure I check all of the ingredients, make sure we're not missing anything, because I'm going to go to the store tomorrow if we're missing anything. Like check all of our supplies and all of our serveware and all of that. So that's basically what I'm going to do, is make sure we have everything we need in the house or somebody is bringing it. And that's kind of going to be my focus for today rather than like actually cooking. I just want things to be fresh. So I think between Tuesday and Wednesday, 2 full days for cooking, and obviously Thursday as well. So I will have plenty of time. And then I'm just going to do some planner stuff to kind of keep ahead of that, but also just because I enjoy it and it's relaxing, and we don't really have anything to watch on TV right now, so I'll probably do that tonight and this afternoon. And then I have set like to-dos, basically meat prep on Tuesday and some other prep I'll probably add to this. And then Wednesday is going to be like my huge assemble day. I'll make the desserts that can be made ahead, like the pumpkin pie. I get everything else like prepped and assembled so that on Thursday all I have to do is kind of like the rotating oven door, and then obviously get everything set up. My husband's also off work on Wednesday and on Thursday, so he'll be around to help, but I really like the way that this is working. I can't wait to check things off, and I'm just using kind of like the pink for non-Thanksgiving related stuff, and then the gray for Thanksgiving related stuff, and then the yellow was for like the actual activities and reminders and stuff like that, and then brown for work. And then I had to book a car appointment for like 17 years from now because my car is going a little bit bananas lately. Anyway, okay, so that is all of that and where we're at with today. So basically what I want to do is add some to-dos in for the day of. I'm not going to focus too much on that, but mostly just go ahead and make the oven schedule. And this is, like I said before, this is something that I always do when we're having like a big party or a lot of people over, or a dinner party, anything. I just find that it's so helpful. Even if you don't stick to it 100%, you know what's going on. So the first thing I'm going to do for this is add the things from Wednesday, which it's going to be the pumpkin pie and the brisket. Those are the only things that I'm really going to cook on Wednesday. And my husband's making the brisket. But anyway, couldn't find my dot marker. Okay, so I'm just gonna actually, so the pies are Wednesday, and then the brisket is gonna be overnight Wednesday into Thursday. So basically we smoke the brisket on the grill, and then if you smoke a brisket, the last thing that you do is wrap it and just leave it at like a low temperature. You need to keep the grill between like 225, like around 225, and it's really hard to maintain the grill temperature because we have like a charcoal grill. It's not like automatic. So we read that since it's wrapped, you're not getting any more smoke in, but you can just leave it in the oven once you hit the wrap stage. So we're planning on smoking it all day Wednesday, and then leaving it in the oven overnight to finish, and then it'll be super, super delicious. So that's gonna be Wednesday. And then, so I'll actually do that as well, actually I could just, yeah, I leave it as 3. I was like, should I do like one thing for the brisket? I don't know if I'm color coding this the right way. Okay, so then that is gonna be probably in the upper oven. I feel like the upper oven is the oven that we use that, yeah, the upper oven is the typical oven we use when we're not doing anything. So again, on Wednesday, we're gonna make the crisp, and that is gonna be, that goes in at 350, so. Oh no, the pies, what am I talking about? Crisp is better day of, so it's 450, 350, okay. So we're gonna go 450/350. I'm not too worried about this right now, so this is pies. And we're making 2. Okay, So that's all gonna be taken care of on Wednesday. Pumpkin pie has to sit in the fridge, so you're better off making it the day ahead, even if you have all of the oven time in the world. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave a blank there, and then basically I wanna work around the turkeys. So the first grilled turkey that we know, maybe I'll do, I just had my idea. So what I'm gonna do here is I am going to put the times down here, and I'm gonna put it in half-an-hour increments. I just had to brainstorm that out a little. And 3 is our target when people are coming, and then 4 is when we're hoping to eat dinner. So that is, I'm gonna mark those with some color. Okay, so this makes sense. Okay, so then this, I actually think I'm gonna do the turkey in the lower oven, so that, cause yeah, I think I'll do the turkey in the lower oven. So our goal is to put the one turkey in at 11. I mean, the grilled turkey is gonna go in at 11 and the oven turkey is gonna go in at 10:30. This is based on having not going over, having enough time to rest before we eat at 4, and the weights of the turkeys, which are both in the neighborhood of 16 pounds. The oven turkey is just a little bit bigger. I personally don't like to go too big with a turkey because I don't think they taste very good when they get very big. You're better off doing like multiple turkeys that are smaller if you need them. Anyway, so I don't like to go over like say 18 pounds, but honestly like closer to 15 is better. So anyway, okay, so we're gonna preheat this oven at 10 to 425. And then this is gonna be the turkey, and I will add some color coding in a minute, okay? And then that's gonna need to be for about 40 minutes at 425, and then you reduce to 350. So that's gonna be kind of like straddling the 11. So if it's in at 10:30, it'll be like around 11:15. We're gonna say oven to 350. Okay, and that'll be the turkey. And then the turkey should kind of be done around 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. So like hopefully around 2:30 at the latest, the turkey should be done. So that's my kind of goal here. Obviously, I'm trying to like keep this such that if I get it in a little late, if it takes a little bit longer or whatever, that, you know, we have plenty of time. Okay, then this is the grill. You actually do the turkey, you smoke at a higher temperature than the brisket because turkeys it's poultry, it can accumulate bacteria. So we'll probably turn the grill on around 10:30. So we'll start the grill so that it can preheat, but that you want a turkey around 275, and we just use temperature sensors because obviously making a fire is not like an exact science here. So this is going to be the other turkey goes in here, and then my husband will mostly take responsibility for that. It's much easier to maintain the grill at 275 than it is at 225, so it doesn't actually so that it's pretty good like that. Okay, and then that is going to be down, and again that should also kind of come out around the same time. Okay, and then, so we still have this whole oven that we haven't even touched yet, plus we will hopefully be done around here. So the other two things are the stuffings, and it's 2 trays of stuffing, so it's probably gonna take a long time, but I'll put them in together. And I probably will handle that at a different oven. I'll do that in the lower oven, and I'll maybe do that at like 1. We'll say, because stuffing, it's with 2, it's gonna take a while. With 1, it takes like more than an hour. It takes like a little bit more than an hour. So with 2, it's probably gonna take like at least 90 minutes. So if I do that at 1, again, that's 2:30. So I'm trying to have like as much out of the oven at 3 by the time people get here in case they need to put things in. So that is kind of my game plan. You can always cover things up and seal them up tight. And we actually, for the brisket and stuff, we use a cooler wrapped up in tin foil and a towel, and then put it in a cooler, and it keeps things warm. But we can also put the other food in there, and it really does help keep things warm. Okay, so I said, again, this is gonna be 425. So and then the stuffing in. I'm gonna come back and pop the crisp in earlier because I want the crisp to be done in the morning. It's just a day of thing, but that doesn't need to be served hot, obviously, and you can always warm it up. Okay, anyway, so that is done there, and then what are we talking about? The stuffing has to be reduced. Oh, no, wait, the stuffing, you cook the stuffing low, and then you crank it up at the end. I forgot about that. That's backwards. That's why you gotta check your recipes. 350. Okay, so that's gonna be, it says 30 minutes, but probably it's gonna be longer than that. So I think it'll probably be more. So then it's gonna be, I'll just put it here. And then it's probably something around. So hopefully right around the time that people come in, that the stuffing will come out. And then we are also gonna have the Brussels. So I think we'll probably overlap the Brussels with the stuffing or with the turkey, depending on when exactly things come out. But I'm gonna also, I don't want the Brussels on that high, so let me think for a second. Yeah, I think just because if the turkey comes out, we'll still have an oven, so I'll put the oven to 375 when the stuffing comes out, and I'll put the Brussels in, and they won't take that super long, just like 45 minutes or so. And then if I can get them in a little bit early, I will, but that'll kind of be like my game plan. And then honestly, I'll probably just bake the crisp like first thing in the morning, but I'm just gonna put it in at 10 for right now. So like whenever we start doing that, and then that's just gonna go in at 350. So okay, and then that should take like about an hour. And then we have a break here, and that should be good. And like basically the turkey's gonna cook all day. This is gonna be rotating stuff. And then if I get more people's stuff that needs to be put in, you know, we will add that in, sort of add that in then. So I might even just, how long do I have this for? 30, 60, 90. I may just move this up like by a half an hour. I think that might be a good idea. So I might just say like, to start all of that in a half an hour, but that's kind of like my basic game plan there. Okay, I'm not gonna white that out. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it here for today, and also for this video, you've gotten a pretty good idea of how I am getting set up and ready for Thanksgiving, and I'm obviously gonna be super busy with cooking the next couple of days, but hopefully you get the general idea of how I use an insert like this to keep me organized for a big dinner event type thing. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. So if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. Check me out on Instagram at MyCraftyPlans to keep up with everything in my planner, but also some Thanksgiving related fun as well, which I'm sure I will post on my stories. And I want to wish everybody who celebrates a very happy Thanksgiving, and just say from the bottom of my heart, I am so incredibly thankful for all of you who support my channel, who support my Instagram, and for the planner community in general. We are just really, you know, the most wonderful people. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving. Bye.